There's a lot of really cool features that are extremely useful that are just never talked about for whatever reason in GTA Online. So in this video, we're going to be going over the most underrated features you probably don't use enough. Beginning in the arcade, every person that buys an arcade gets an option to go in the laptop and upgrade it. Going into the upgrade section, one of the upgrades is the master control terminal, and this could actually save you a lot of time because you can control all businesses and refill them just from this one setup. Then you can go in the basement of it, and it's just going to be on the left hand side right here. As you can see, we have a lot of screens of all the different businesses, so if you have multiple businesses, which I feel like most people do, this is super useful. We have motorcycle club businesses, the nightclub, we have vehicle cargo, special cargo with the CEO office, hangar missions, and many more. So you can access them all from this setup. And let's go into manage stock, and this is literally exactly like going in the nightclub computer, but we're actually inside of the arcade, and we can access all our businesses from this one spot. So if our popularity wasn't already maxed out, so we can get $50,000 in passive income every in-game day, we could just go in here and ongoingly rebook DJs until this bar on the top here is filled up, and that's going to get us the maximum passive income with the nightclub. And that's just one example of what you can do with all these different businesses. So we can go into special cargo, which is a pretty popular one. We can source it or sell it, so we can literally launch everything from this screen. Definitely one of the most convenient things in GTA Online, so if you have the money for it, definitely get it. Now with this one, we're gonna have a feature inside of the Kosatka that is such a cool feature that people do not use enough whatsoever. This is the missile launching station, and there's two different slots, so technically you can also use it with a friend. After using one of these, you're gonna get, I believe, a minute timer, so you could literally just switch off between these two and ongoingly fire missiles with a very long range. So right now I'm in Vespucci Beach, but I can fire a missile all the way to about the casino, I would say. There's a certain range for these, but the range is pretty big. I mean, I could probably reach anywhere in the city right now. And our objective with this one is to actually eliminate a player. So we got some players around, and then we're going to be in a remote controlled missile that we can actually maneuver ourselves. It's not the easiest thing to maneuver. As you can see, it's a little bit slow, but you just got to be coordinated, and we can literally see our missile on the mini map right now. So let's see, let's go for this person. I recommend pulling up the extended map while you're doing this just to be a bit more accurate. Oh, he's in a Buffalo STX. I see him. I see him. There he is. Well, we hit him, but we didn't kill him because the Buffalo STX is so freaking armored. Dang it. All right, we got to get someone else, because as long as that guy is in an armored vehicle like the STX, we can't really do much about it. We would probably have to hit him so many times. So let's go to the other station. No, he's going in the construction area. I can't really do anything about that. Oh, I see this guy. I'm pretty sure we hit him. Let's go. We got him. As you can see in the kill feed, we did just eliminate someone with this missile. So you got to get it relatively close to the vehicle or whatever player on foot, and that is going to eliminate him. It's basically like a little explosion, and they can't really do anything about it. They can try to dodge it, but that's pretty much all they could do. A lot of people do not expect a remote controlled missile to come from the sea into the city. So this is a super cheeky and super smart way to eliminate players. I'm guessing this is the guy that I just took out. He's looking on the map. He's confused what just happened. One of my favorite and one of the best features in the game, honestly. Anyway, let's move on to the next one. The next feature is inside of the agency, and it's inside of the gun locker. So if we go to this area, we can actually fully customize our weapon loadout, and we can control which weapons we want to show and hide. So if there's a good amount of weapons that you don't use, you can actually just hide them. For example, in pistols, I probably would never use the flare gun, so I'm just gonna go ahead and hide that. In explosives, I never use a grenade or tear gas, so I'm gonna go ahead and hide those. Also the Molotov. My go-tos are probably the sticky bombs and the proximity mines, so I'm just gonna hide everything else, and then we only have those two when we actually pull up the weapon wheel. I don't have any proximity mines at the moment, so it's just gonna be showing these sticky bombs, and that's it. Super useful little trick, so you don't have to scroll endlessly between different weapons that you never use anyway, so they're really just annoying as long as they're appearing point. Another one in the weapon wheel is going to be the top left options that not many people use, or some people don't even know about them even though they were in a recent update. Let's say you're in a gunfight, you quickly need to equip some armor or eat snacks. You can actually just pull up this menu, press up on the D-pad or press down on the right stick to equip some armor. So as you can see, I just got some armor, and this is actually so much quicker than going in the interaction menu, health and ammo, and then going into body armor or snacks and just manually doing it. It saves you a bunch of time, and if you're in a PvP battle, I mean, you don't have time to pull up the interaction menu like that. Takes a little bit of getting used to, but definitely another extremely useful and underrated feature. A lot of people don't know about this feature inside of the Terrorbyte, so if you get inside of the actual driver's seat, then you have the option to go in a special scanner. So I believe it's right on the D-pad. So if you press right on the D-pad, you go into a remote controlled scanner, and if you go up to players, you can actually pull up different stats that you would otherwise never know about. Let's go up to a tank, even though it's not the smartest thing in the world, so you also gotta be in a public session for something like this. Luckily, you can actually drive while doing this feature, otherwise it would be a bit of a pain to use. Let's expose the stats of this tank. So we got a Rhino tank. I haven't seen a Rhino tank in a session like that in so long. This guy has 29 million in total earnings, level 102, 52 kills, 48 deaths. His favorite weapon is the heavy sniper. Favorite vehicle is the Toreador, and he has 0 dances in the strip club. This guy is actually not even down bad at all. I actually respect this guy. Sometimes people would have so many private dances and acts in the strip club, and you could tell they're down bad, but this guy's actually really clean. He's not even trying to blow us up. This guy is actually super cool. You know what? I really respect this guy. Credit to this guy for being a cool player. Or not, he's trying to blow me up. All right, let's get out of here quick. So you basically have to hover over his body or his vehicle for a little bit, and then after a little bit, it's gonna pull up 0 dances and 0 acts, which is pretty respectable. $42 million in earnings, and he's only a level 78. That's actually pretty crazy. Oh wait, if you have a passenger, I don't think you can pull up the scanner, so I'm gonna actually have to kick this guy out. They're PvPing over here, but luckily I can zoom in and see this guy's stats. $732 million. This guy is insanely rich. What? That has to be a modded account or something. Yeah, this guy has almost $750 million in earnings, and he's not even that high of a level, I don't think. $88,000 in earnings. What in the world? His KD ratio isn't very good, and 10 private dances and 13 acts. There's no way this guy has only $88,000 in total earnings ever. I mean, this guy's broke. Holy crap. He needs to play some Cayo Perico. This guy's doing like a 5-star wanted level challenge. He's shooting the guy in the clothing store. Poor guy. Level 169, 700,000 or $300,000 in earnings. We could get the stats from so far away. Actually, it's crazy. This guy has $15 million in earnings, level 342. Positive KD ratio. He has 180 private dances and 600 acts. Oh no, this guy is down bad. Anyway, let's move on to the next feature. This one is another pretty simple one that also got added with a recent DLC. So inside of the interaction menu, going into manage vehicles, we have vehicle organization. This was a feature that we've been asking for and we've needed for so long. So you can go in any garage, pick one certain vehicle, and then you can actually pick another garage and another vehicle you want to replace it with. Semion's dealership is a pretty cool place. You can actually just go inside of here and get free snacks. So going over to this table right here, we can grab snacks for absolutely free. Of course, you can get these in a lot of different properties like the CEO office, like the agency, and probably a few others. But with this method, you actually don't need to have any business whatsoever. It's just free snacks, which is nice. Drop a like on this video if you went on to find it helpful. Subscribe if you're new for more awesome videos like these that you do not want to miss. Join the Hakiii army. What in the world is this pedestrian doing? He's going crazy. And if you enjoyed this video, chances are you're gonna like the video on the screen right now. I hope you all enjoy that video, and peace.